President John Mahama says he is confident of a resounding victory in the December 7th elections. His conviction stems from the infrastructural developments under his administration. Speaking at the launch of NDC's campaign at Cape Coast, the president admonished his party faithful not to be complacent in the execution of the social democratic agenda. Nutor Bibini Nutor has the rest of the story.
The ruling National Democratic Congress NDC's campaign launch for this year's elections was a mixture of action and fanfare. Scheduled to have started at 1 in the afternoon, some party faithful had thronged the ultra-modern stadium by crack of dawn to secure seats. The stadium was full to capacity with supporters who had come from every corner of the country and from abroad to render their solidarity to a government they believe has worked to advance the socio-economic life of Ghanaians. The arrival of the founder, ex-President Jerry John Rawlings, got the crowd excited. Vice President Kwesi Arthur was also welcomed with a thunderous applause. The crowd's cheers got deafening at the arrival of the president, John Mahama, and his wife, Lodina. At the campaign launch, the Mahama administration pride itself with unparalleled achievements in socio-economic infrastructure. Access to potable water has been increased from 57% in 2008 to 76% by 2015, expansion of health facilities with more polyclinics, new hospitals and CHIPS compounds, while good road networks have been extended even to remote areas of the country. They also touted achievements in the areas of education and social protection. The party leadership contended that, though the track record of the NDC was unprecedented, they needed to market same for improved electoral fortunes. Former President Rawlings cautioned all contesting parties to desist from the politics of mudslinging, vituperation and insults.
Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us.
Vice President Arthur said positive change was already happening in Ghana. Hence, there is no need to change a transformational team.
We want change that transforms. We want change that improves things. We want change that is inclusive. And all those changes we are getting with John Dramani Mahama. So why change when change is already taking place?
Women, we all choose JM. Families, we all choose JM because we know who JM is. God bless you all.
Launching the campaign, President Mahama assured Ghanaians of his resolve to continue taking the country on a trajectory of development so as to change lives and transform Ghana.
All kinds of accusations, including unprintable insults held at the person of the EC chair, have become normal. This is unacceptable. But for students of politics, we can see the strategy behind it. It is an old trick in the book. Vilify the referee and reduce the credibility of the referee in the eyes of the public when you can tell you are losing the match. This creates the platform where, when you lose, to discredit and contest the outcome of the match. And this is the underlying cause for all the whining that is taking place against the Electoral Commission at every step of the electoral process. We shall continue to change more lives and transform Ghana, and I'll continue to build on the proud legacy of my predecessors, President Jerry John Rawlings and Professor John Evans Atta Mills, and I pledge to remain true to the ideals of our NDC party, and the Almighty God is on our side.
The campaign launch also saw the outdooring of a 15-member campaign team chaired by the party's General Secretary, Johnson Esiedun Ketia, and the introduction of the NDC parliamentary aspirants for this year's elections.